I want to take this moment to apologize to the Fnaf fandom for my actions. I am deeply sorry for the fact that I lied. This is obviously the best Fnaf game. Without a doubt. Fnaf Help Wanted 2 is the most fun Fnaf game. Without a doubt, Fnaf Help Wanted 2 can be the scariest Fnaf game.
Yeah, fuck off.
My name is Nightingale, and today I'm explaining why I love Fnaf Help Wanted 2 so much, and everything you see in this video is taken straight from my series up on YouTube. Just go to the Fnaf playlist channel. Legit, the funniest series I've done on this channel. I had the most fun. Give it a shot. Subscribe. Let's do this. And yes, while I made a video explaining why Help Wanted 1 was the best game, I'm entirely wrong. I was rewatching stuff about Help Wanted 1, and I was like, yeah, there was a good thrill to this. And I was just like, dude, Help Wanted 1, there's no pizzazz to it. And plus, I was such a liar, dude. I never got scared in that game. Let's be real. Not only is there a literal charm to Help Wanted 2, but it 100%, 1,000,000% feels like a apology letter to all the Steel Wool haters, all the Security Breach haters, everyone who felt like FNAF as a franchise was going down the gutter. This game is so funny, it's so fun. What's more to love? I've been explicitly clear in my Help Wanted 1 that I said I need FNAF games to be fun, and if you ever watch through the entirety of my FNAF series, if I one day can pull off Markiplier Unk status, FNAF games aren't very fun. The challenge is there, the gameplay is fine, but at the end of the day, you're just trying to complete the story, and it's kind of a challenge at the end of the day. These games were genuinely fun!
Don't touch my butt!
What I love about being a FNAF Disney adult is that I grew up with this franchise being scared of it, intrigued of it, and, interested in it. In this game, I feel like I could just do whatever I want, have fun, and still have a sense of terror and dread there, present. I'm not sitting there going, huh, this is boring. I'm sitting here going,
No, I had that! It was on there, you fat bitch! It's your fault!
Not only does Help Wanted 2 have dozens of minigames with hundreds of variations of those minigames, I have a ton of fun playing it. How many times do I... Hello? Fun! And believe me, I'm fully aware that not everyone has access to a VR headset, especially like a MetaQuest 3 or a PSVR 2. VRs are expensive. They are not applicable to everyone. But at the end of the day, there is a flat mode, so you can play this game for yourself and at least see the fun minigame side of FNAF. It also felt like for once, this game was the only time people just, forgive me, shut up. For once, people looked at Help Wanted and were like, yeah, I think I'm just going to sit here for a while. As a FNAF fan, there's a genuine love and a genuine piece of both nostalgia and care that was put into this game. The ability to look at Glamrock's new characters, sister location characters, it felt like the second half of FNAF that a lot of people growing up didn't really get to experience. My generation of FNAF, I kind of gave up after 4. I love Sister Location, it's one of my favorite games, but 6, Ultimate Custom Night, and then everything after that, I'm kind of indifferent to. But this one kind of felt like, no, there is a charm to those other games. It's not just 1 through 4, there is a charm to everything that has been built in this franchise, and this game is sort of a love letter to that. I would love to see a Help Wanted 3, or at least a DLC coming soon. The thing about Five Nights at Freddy's is that this game is different for everybody. This story, this franchise is different for everyone. You're either going to love some parts or hate some parts. You either love FNAF or hate it. You cannot be in between because people will stone you for it. If you think something is correct in the lore, chances are it is incorrect to someone else. Enough said. What am I yapping about? Oh, yeah, Help Wanted is peak. Going into immense detail, I have yet to do a video talking about Security Breach, but if you like the way this video is laid out and you would like to see me, of all people, yap about Security Breach, except this time in 4K video quality because I couldn't really make old recordings 4K, I would love to talk about Security Breach and my everything thoughts about it. I really would. But with Help Wanted 2, I have nothing but good things to say about it. Every minigame that I played in this game, I thought was phenomenal. I thought it was an original, cool thing to add to this franchise, especially because these minigames were kind of just made from scratch. Some of them were like homages to other games, but like this one, the carousel, what does this have to do with anything? I kind of just do it. With that being said though, Help Wanted 2 actually gives you lore info that isn't incoherent.
When does this game take place in lore?
It takes place during Rowan. You are the mask bot that gives the Vanny mask to Cassie to progress the story, to help her find the mimic. Oh, so I'm the mimic. No. Rather, you are above the mimic. The mimic is below you. Though you are in the pizza place, it still goes deeper. You actually might be Cassie's dad, who also may be one of the Bite of 83 characters. Interesting enough. And if that as a normal viewer doesn't sound coherent to you, compare it to Help Wanted 1, where you're a beta game tester for a company that is remaking games that shouldn't have existed in the first place, that were making fun of murders of actual children, and there's a tape that has the soul of a child murderer, and it kind of takes over you, and then you go into a pizzaplex and start murdering kids, but we never get to see that because your character was subplot. There's a lot of nonsense, but this game kind of just gives it to you for once, which I'm always appreciative of. I also really love, like, the mini games they put you in. Things that you never really think about when it comes to playing Security Breach or Sister Location, like the behind-the-scenes stuff. Obviously, for Sister Location, we have the Breaker Room and the Laura Gallery, which we are used to, but soda repair, like glam rock repair, what is Roxanne, how does she get her new faceplate in Ruin? Well, let me show you. I also think the replayability in this game is like completely and utterly unironic. I could play this game for maybe hours in the same 6 levels and I would probably jam out and groove to it the entire time. Bonnie Bowl and DJ Music Man are the most fun I've ever had in FNAF, without question. Yes, Bonnie Bowl. The game even allows us to see things that weren't able to be seen in Ruin, like Ruin DJ Music Man, which is always a plus. Waiter, more DJ Music Man! And not that frickin' gator that I hate. Maybe that's also a plus. There's really... there is nothing to do with Monty in this game other than Bonnie Bowl and the statue of him. Which, oh look, you could see Monty in VR. Good, I don't care. Screw Monty. We hate Monty! As I stated earlier, Sister Location is one of my favorite FNAF games. I think it is my second favorite. It's like Help Wanted 2, Sister Location, Help Wanted 1. Ironically, I can't play Help Wanted 1 as much as I can play this game, because Help Wanted 1 is genuinely more terrifying. And I know a lot of people agree with me about that Sister Location take. Sister Location is a lot of people's favorites because it's the one game to really make it about the story, express some things, start something new in FNAF, and really just enjoy itself. And a lot of people love Sister Location, so it's really, really, really nice to see Sister Location characters get the love they deserve.
Please tell Gregory that my real name is Michael Afton. Not to brag or anything, but I also platinumed this game.
Oh, wrong game.
But I did platinum this game, and it took me a whole lot of time.
It took me 12 days. There is such an unlimited amount of fun to this game that I can't even comprehend to going into. There's beating Helpy with a hammer, suffocating Helpy with laughing gas, beating Helpy with a hammer, suffocating him with laughing gas. How about Phaser Blast, a small thing from Security Breach that literally tells a story and introduces a new character. It's also wildly important to note that I'm not really showing it well because of the quality this video may release in, but the gameplay looks stunning. Like, it looks so good in VR, better than most other VR games. Don't also let me forget to mention the complete and utter genius they had of implementing the Vanny mask as well as the Ruin circuit connector just to make hard mode exist.
He was Oh, is that it? That's it. This is gonna nail it.
Oh yeah, once you take that vanity mask off, it's puckered sphincter all the way till when you beat the game. Because now you realize, oh, it wasn't all fun and jolly. It's actually scary. Even though I kind of figured that beforehand. But you can even use your coins to talk to Candy Cadet and he tells you a story. How cool is that? I'm sorry, let me reiterate. That's Candy Cadet in VR. Need I say more? There is a genuine, thrill that this game has, and I'm so happy that they are actually adding more to it. Yeah, they added a little thing for Secret of the Mimic, which I will be playing on the channel in both modes. But it's so cool how much effort and love they put into this game. Also, just to release it completely out of nowhere. Be sure, if you made it this far into the video, by the way, to comment down below your favorite game mode from Help Wanted 2. I really love that this game, as I said earlier, to reiterate myself over and over, it is a genuine love letter. This feels like a game that Scott and Steel Wool were actually in the right mind about. Head to head, they were here, they thought about us, and they had the idea, and they executed it perfectly. These games are actual love letters to us, the fans. At this rate, you guys, the lore is what we make it. They're not going to tell us anything anytime soon unless Secret of the Mimic confirms it all, and that is the last one. Scott nor Steel Wool will ever reveal the entire plot and story of this game until Fnaf is officially done, and I hate to break it to you, but Fnaf will never be done. There will always be more games, there will always be more ideas, and if there isn't more games, there will always be VR games like this that continue minigames and expand the story in its own way. And you can 100,000,000% quote me on that, alright? That's my interpretation, that's how I feel. After being a Fnaf fan for now, going on 11 years... I was in late elementary, middle school when this franchise had started, alright? I've been there. I am on your side. I just wish that we got the story in a way that we understand it. And Scott's not so keen on answering questions, and that's fine. I respect that. I very much enjoy the vagueness of the story, but at the same time, it does call for a lot of opinions to be thrown out. I could already see you writing the comments. But I genuinely, man, I love Fnaf, and I will always, always, always love Fnaf, and I'm sure there's a billion videos out there of the hidden content and unused things that were never brought to Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2. I don't care. Dude, the fact that I could see the atrium in the background of this very game mode that's on screen is insane, and it's fully rendered and fully modeled, which means there is a shot of a security breach VR one day. Let that be known. Will it ever happen? Probably not, but at the end of the day, dudes, this is so fun, and we're having a great time with it. I love Fnaf, and this game, dude, is so fun. If you haven't had a chance to play it, and maybe you have an opinion about it, maybe you hate this game, I think there's a lot of fun to be had with this game, all in general. As a VR title, Help Wanted 2 exceeds expectations. In every way. It does everything VR should be able to do. I feel like I'm there, I'm having fun, I'm utilizing every mechanic, every movement. I could be on a boat ride, I could be standing there, I could be sitting there, I could be repairing an animatronic. I could be doing what you guys do to Roxanne in her makeover. I see you.
No, for real though, y'all weird for that. That is a robot.
I kindly ask that you let me know in the comments below what you truly think about Fnaf Help Wanted. I love this game. I have nothing more to say about it other than I kindly ask that you go and watch my series, watch me play it, watch the fun that I have, maybe have fun with it, play it for yourself in either flat mode or VR. Either way is an experience to be had. It's so fun. It's so innovative. And it is, without question, without a doubt, in my right mind, the best Five Nights at Freddy's game.